All right, another day, another video. What do you say? What do we have? We have a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous variegated soft tip agave. You may or may not know that I patented the very first variegated agave. It's called Cara Stripes. It's named after my wife. We sell them all the time at the nursery, but it's different than this. This has variegation all through it, very pronounced. And, you know, it's hard to say whether there's a lot of variations of this. The Cara Stripes is rather unique. That's why it was, and duplicatable. That's why it was a good candidate for patenting. But these kind of other variegates are not really the best candidates because they're variable and they're unstable. What do you mean unstable? You think I'm unstable? Check this out. Look at that plant. Look at that plant. It's the same plant. All right, and even this one is different from this one. You see this one looks a little bit more like Cara Stripes with the stripes out on the edge. But this one over here is just got the stripes everywhere. So what's interesting about variegation, you're thinking it's a different plant, Gary. No, it's not. It's the same plant. Come on, man, let me show you. So if you look under here, you'll see, again, here's a semi-variegated one. Here's an extremely variegated one, kind of like the big one we just showed. And look at the underside of the extremely variegated side. Look at the underside of the other one. There's not much to show. But it's the same plant, people. I can prove it. Look, it's all coming from the same side. So what happens with these variegates is that they might have one side that's more variegated than the other, and this is a really good example. And this plant came from not just any old soft tip agave. It came from one called Nova, which is extremely silvery. This is my buddy's plant, and he's letting me take a couple cuttings off it. And I'll show you, he also has a bunch of different variegates of Nova. Yeah, and here is Nova here. Nova has a really big leaf. It's more silvery. And you can see here's some interesting variegation on these. And yeah, so it just shows you the range of possibilities with this plant and many others. But this one's really nice because there's no thorns at all on it. It's completely drought tolerant. It's lush looking, it's tropical, and it's just a wonderful addition to the garden. They are only hardy to about 28 to 26 degrees. Below that, they're gonna brown out in here. You get below 22 or so, probably just die. But they'll come back, you just gotta wait and be patient. But anyway, I just wanted to show you a really great example of just a highly variegated, highly spectacular agave, attenuata soft tip agave native to Mexico that was the sourced or the parent plant was an agave Nova. So that's rather unique. And yeah, just gotta get, I'm just so smitten by this plant. All right, that's it. That's all I have to say.